Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Unforgiven 1998 pay-per-view review from North Carolina, and basically I thought this pay-per-view was good, man. I thought this Unforgiven was really good. I thought most of the card on this show had a lot of good, it had a lot of good matches on the card. I couldn't say a bad thing about it, really. But yeah. I mean, I guess the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express, I didn't care about it. It's for the NWA tag titles. I didn't care about that match, I guess. That match I didn't care about. But most of the matches were pretty good, actually. Austin and Dude Love at the end, man, was pretty cool as well. Where Vince got hit over the head with the damn chair, man. Iconic moment right there. So anyway, we open up Unforgiven with a 6-man tag matches. Farouk, Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman versus the Nation of Domination, which is the new leader, The Rock, D.O. Brown, Mark Henry, with Karma Mustafa as the manager. So this was a real good opening. A lot of good back and forth between these six guys. This was a time when The Rock and Farouk were feuding over who was the leader of the Nation of Domination, and it was a time of the passing of the guard between Farouk leaving the Nation, and then he would then form a tag team with Bradshaw and the APA and then stuff like that, and they would win a couple of tag titles. But this was a time when Farouk was in the WWF to put over young guys at the time because he was only a singles wrestler, and Farouk goes over with a slam, but I thought this was a pretty good match. It was a good opener. The fans were really into this match. The Nation got a lot of heat because they were the heels going into this, but yeah, I thought it was a very good story. The storytelling was really there, and I really liked it, man. And when I saw Ken Shamrock, I was thinking, man, like, I haven't seen that dude since like the fucking Attitude Era, and I was thinking to myself, would he ever return to the WWE? And I know that there's some heat between Triple H and Ken Shamrock, but I was thinking, like, I haven't seen this dude in like forever, and I don't watch UFC, man. So I know he did UFC after like wrestling and stuff, so like whatever, because he came from that background and he went back to UFC anyway. But I don't know what happened to him after the Attitude Era and stuff like that. But yeah. I don't know if he'll ever would return to WWE. That was the thing I was thinking watching this one. Would Ken Shamrock return to WWE? Who knows? Then we got Triple H defending his European title against Owen Hart. Thought this match was a pretty good match. I thought Triple H and Owen Hart had some good chemistry together. This match is very underrated because not many people really talk about this match. I think it's very good. I think it's actually pretty well done, actually. And you had China basically in the cage because at WrestleMania 14, where Owen Hart lost his title to Triple H, basically China China threw some salt, like some powder or some shit like that in Sergeant Slaughter's face. So basically that caused a distraction for Owen Hart, and then Owen Hart basically got low blow by China, and that's what happened at WrestleMania 14. And then we get to this pay-per-view where Triple H, where Owen Hart wants to finally get that European title. It was a good match. X-Pac interferes and helps Triple H get the win. So it was a good match, though. Then we get the match I don't really care about, which is the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express for the NWA tag titles. Don't care about the match. The Rock and Roll Express get defeated. The new Midnight Express get defeated. Then we have Luna Voshka. I hope I said that last name right. Versus Stable in a evening gown match. This was pretty fun, I guess. This was, a pretty fun match. I enjoyed it. It was just kind of like a bathroom break kind of thing, but I didn't mind it. And it looks like Luna goes over, and but Stable after the match takes off Luna's evening gown and stuff like that. I thought it was a really good segment. And then we have the New Age Outlaws defending the WWF tag titles against the Road Warriors. This is a real good match here. We had a bit of a controversial finish at the end though, where Hart goes for the he goes for like a suplex into a cover, but basically Hawk's and Road Dogg's shoulders were both on the mat, but the ref only saw Hawk's shoulders on the mat. Didn't see Road Dogg's. It was kind of a screwy finish, but the Road Dogg, the New Age Outlaws retained. And I think this was a time when they did the storyline where Hawk was dealing with alcohol and substance abuse or something like that, and I think it was around about that time they did this angle with him, and he was gonna like commit suicide and stuff like that, which I didn't think was a good idea, because he, was battling his own demons, man. Like, why would you do that to somebody? I had the same problem with when they did the whole Scott Hall drunk episode. Scott Hall when he used to be drunk in WCW, man. When he used to come and drinking down vodka every time, man. Like, I didn't like stuff like that because these two guys were battling their demons outside the ring, and when they're doing it in the ring for storyline wise, it was kind of sucks. And Bischoff said he didn't like when he did that, but whatever. But I don't know, man. Then we get to the Inferno match. It's the Undertaker versus Kane. I thought this Undertaker and Kane feud, when it first started in 1997, man, like after Kane debuted in that Hell in a Cell match, I thought, man, this was a really good feud, man. Like, especially WrestleMania 14, their match, it was basically Undertaker dominating Kane, but in my opinion, it was a, I wouldn't say Kane got buried in that match. Kane was an established, he was getting to become an established star, man. Because this was the year where Kane won the WWE title with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know it only lasted one night, but it was really good that he beat Steve Austin, man. But Undertaker defeated Kane. This was when Paul Bearer was mentioning Kane as well. And then we had Stone Cold Steve Austin defending his WWF title against Dude Love. And basically Vince was basically the kind of, I think he was the referee or the enforcer or something like that. So basically Vince is the referee, and he wants to screw over Steve Austin. Throughout the night the theme is, you know what, Austin? Austin screwed Austin. Vince doesn't screw Austin. It's Stone Cold screw Stone Cold, and that was the whole basically night. Like Steve Austin at the beginning of that cut a promo saying, telling the timekeeper that if you ring that bell and if you screw me, I'm going to kick your ass, and I'm going to kick Vince's ass because you're not going to do the same what you did to Brett back at Survivor Series. And I really like that promo by Steve Austin, man. And then Steve Austin and Dude Love, they fight around the crowd. They go onto the ramp. I think they go for a stunner or something like that, and a lot of other stuff. And Vince didn't come out at first, but like, when Stone Cold goes back and goes to see Vince, when he sees Vince walking down the ramp, Dude Love tries to go for a quick cover, but Steve Austin kicks out. Then there's one spot in the match, the most famous spot in the match, where Dude Love's got the chair and he's gonna hit Steve Austin. Vince is behind Steve Austin, and then Steve Austin moves out the way, and then Vince hits a chair bump like that, and that was pretty cool there. And then Stone Cold wins and retains his title by DQ. I thought it was pretty good. I thought this really made Stone Cold this was, in my opinion, it was a good decision to not make Dude Love to basically win the title, because it wouldn't have made sense to make Steve Austin, one of the greatest cats of all time, to just lose to Dude Love. I mean, Dude Love wasn't going to be a guy to win the WWF title, so I'm glad they didn't put it on Dude Love, and they put it on Mankind, which was a better character, I think, in my opinion. But I like the Dude Love character. I think it was pretty cool, but I don't think it worked as him as a heel. I don't think it worked pretty much. Dude Love, I liked him better as a babyface, because a disco kind of character is better for a babyface than a heel. That's what I think anyway. So thank you guys for watching this video, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, and thanks for watching, guys. Right out.